cruise news time. Well, I got more Carnival updates. A big Carnival update. Cruise news. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news updates, and I'm back. I'm back in my cabin. It's late at night, though. It's like 11 p.m. After a full day of excurting. I excurted all day in Mazatlan. And, man, I was on a boat, and I saw cliff divers, and I went to a cathedral, and I ate shrimp. Let's address the elephant in the room. There are 7 freaking towel animals in my cabin right now, and we haven't even been on this cruise for 7 days. I think the room steward was just being sweet. I really think Jenny put her up to it. But anyways, I came in last night to an offensive scene of towel animals. If you follow us on Instagram, you already know. And if you don't follow us on Instagram, then you should, because then you can see how I got punked with towel animal. And I'm not allowed to destroy any. There's one above my head. It's stupid. But we're not here to talk about towel animals, are we? We're here to talk about the cruise news, and let's just talk about the stuff going on with Carnival. Now, in yesterday's show, I talked about Carnival staff shortages, and I mentioned that there were some changes to loyalty programs, and a lot of you guys said, well, what the heck are you talking about? And I assume that just means you're not like a diamond in Carnival, you're just some other color loser for Carnival, I guess. I don't know. If you don't know what the changes are, I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you, because I'm not diamond. Now, here's the deal. So they have parties for diamond members, and then they also have parties for, I think, diamond and platinum. I don't know all these colors. Hold on, let me see. They have a party for diamonds that are sailing 5 nights or longer. And then they also have a Diamond Platinum cocktail party, I guess, where the higher echelon of the whatever their program's called, the higher echelon, you guys know who you are. I see you walking around looking down your nose at everybody on this Carnival panorama. I'm just kidding. I'm proud of you for getting your loyalty. The Diamond Platinum cocktail party has also been canceled. So the Diamond Party's been canceled. The Diamond Platinum cocktail party's been canceled. They're not having these parties right now for the short term because of crew shortages, and so they're just throwing some money at the loyalty people. Well, they're throwing money at the Diamonds, $50 onboard credit for missing their Diamond Party, and then the Diamond and Platinum cocktail party that's being canceled. Everybody's getting 2 drink vouchers to use at your own leisure, so you can't. There's no party. So that's the update on that, because a lot of you guys are asking. I'm assuming that anybody that's Diamond and Platinum on the cruise line already knows what the deal is, but for all of us other plebs, now we know what the deal is. How about that? There. Also, another big Carnival story that popped yesterday. I got 2 more big Carnival updates. One that popped yesterday is Carnival's put a ban on aerial cameras, on flying cameras, on drones. I know a lot of content creators out there and a lot of just enthusiasts. They like to take the little flying camera with them, the drone. And Carnival is one of the cruise lines that would allow you to do that. Obviously, you can't fly it on the cruise ship. You could pack it, though, and you could take it into foreign places, into lands, as it were, that will allow you to use the drone. And but now, because of some ne'er-do-wells, some crashes, this is the update that we're getting, that poor drone pilots have ruined it for everybody by crashing their drone near the ship or in some water. Either way, Carnival says 86 the drone A's. Ixnay on the Ondres. I never got pig Latin. Ixnay on the drone. They're banning the drones. You can't even bring them on board. And that leaves Royal Caribbean really as the only cruise line that will allow you to bring a drone with you in your luggage that you can use in some place. It's an interesting debate. It's a personal freedom debate, right? Should you be able to tell me which camera I can bring on board and not bring on board? But Carnival says, yeah, we can. It's our ship. We'll do whatever the heck we want. And so drones are banned. It's not a surprise. I mean, like Carnival, the Carnival's not a big baddie. Many other cruise lines also ban drones. Quick story. When I bought a drone, I had to convince my lovely wife, Jenny, who's off camera here making faces at me, that we had to have a drone because everybody was making drone videos like Casey Neistat. And she let me get the drone because she's sweet. And then the very first cruise that we were going on after we got the drone was a Princess Cruise, and they wouldn't let me bring the drone on board. And my interest in the drone waned, and I have a drone that I don't fly. But that's neither here nor there, because today is my day of reckoning. Today is the day I say, haha, I wouldn't even be able to use it on Carnival, so it's not my fault that we bought that drone that we don't use. It's the cruise lines. Are you impacted by this? Does the broader population care, or is it only 15 of us nerds who make cruise videos that really wish we could bring a drone on board? How many drone enthusiasts are bummed out at Carnival's announcement today? But okay, enough of that. Enough of what's slightly not positive Carnival news, because Carnival, I love them. And so I have a very exciting Carnival story I've got to share with you. But first, let me quickly invite you to subscribe if you like staying up to date with everything that's going on in cruising. Please consider subscribing. Notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. Hashtag squad leader. Have you gotten that hashtag from me by your comment? If not, you've not been the first person to respond, and the only way you can be the squad leader is if you subscribe with a notification bell. Shout out to Queet Beat, who's been the squad leader for the last couple days. She's kicking everybody's butt. How about that? All right. The big news that came out, I saw this come out a few days ago, but I haven't really talked about it. There was a groundbreaking ceremony on May the 12th in Grand Bahama. Now, we don't call a lot of things Grand Bahama. We think of Freeport. We think of cruises that go to Freeport. Well, Freeport is the port in Grand Bahama, and Carnival has decided to partner with the Bahamian government to build a $200 million cruise port on Grand Bahama. And what it sounds like is it's going to be a cruise port that rivals, the thing that comes to mind is Perfect Day at Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean's super duper private island offering. Sounds like Carnival's going to make a run at some of that. They're going to build a cruise port large enough to accommodate its biggest cruise ships, the XL class, the Mardi Gras, the Celebration. I don't remember what the other one's called. Jenny, what's the third one called?
Jubilee.
The Jubilee. That's why she's here. She's like a dictionary over here. She's a dictionary. She's like an encyclopedia of cruising. The Jubilee, the Celebration, the Mardi Gras. They'll be able to go to this new cruise port in Grand Bahama, and each of those carry about 5,000 cruise passengers. And so $200 million, I'm not sure what that's going to get you. Hopefully get you some swanky water slides, a few umbrellas on the beach. I'm sure they'll be doing up nice, but I do believe that Carnival is, they're aligning themselves. They got some great private islands already. Half Moon Key, what else? You know the Carnival, Mahogany Bay, those kind of things. But it sounds like they're going to make a run. I don't know what it'll be interesting to see what the marketing team comes up with for this new cruise port. But that's exciting, exciting all around. Look, the reason I'm making the show this late at night, I don't know if I told you why. Did I mention there's 7 towel animals? Stop laughing, Jenny. 7 talents. The reason I'm making the show so late is because I have to excursion again tomorrow in Cabo San Lucas. It's a tender port, and I have to meet for my excursion at 6:30 in the morning. That's not cool at all, but we're only here for a short period of time, like 6:30 to 1, and I'm doing one of those best of 6-hour tours. Gonna go see the Arch, whatever Cabo has to offer. It's going to be in my face tomorrow. But, man, I do not like 3 port days in a row. This cruise was 2 sea days, 3 port days, and 1 sea day. And I don't like it. I don't like it a bit. I'm tired. I can't be excurting all the time. Boom. That is your cruise news, your late night, early morning cruise news. It's time for you to sound off. What do you think about all this Carnival stuff? Are you bummed out about drones? Are you excited about Grand Bahama? And are you a Diamond Platinum snooty person that's, a cocktail party has been canceled? Is that the way snooty I don't know. Leave a comment below. Thanks so much for checking out the show today. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. Jenny's still awake, so I think she enjoyed it. Do me a favor, hit the like button. And unfortunately, if you do not hit the like button, I'll be forced to punish you, and your punishment will be this. The punishment will be this. On your next cruise, your cabin will get filled up with towel animals with googly eyes. Nobody wants that. At least I don't want that. Okay, it was cool. Tony for Loca. Until next time, see you on the Lido. Bye.